continuing our Pokemon Go discussion, you said what did you say again?
I said when you play, are you aiming to get the highest CP Pokemon and just battle it out like crazy, or are you going to try to catch them all, like legit catch all?
For me generally, I want to catch the strongest Pokemon and compete for gyms.
Okay.
But I think there are some people who just want to catch Pokemon just to use it as social currency. Like I got the best Pokemon, then I share it on Facebook, I share it on whatever social media outlet that I have. Like I have a really strong Pokemon kind of thing. It's a form of social currency.
But like for me, I just want one of every Pokemon.
Right.
So I'm trying to catch them all, but
exactly.
it's so hard to find. It's really so hard to find.
That actually I downloaded it. I hacked Pokemon
we got a hacker,
Go.
Guys.
I hacked Pokemon Go. I played it on my iPad, and I was literally at San Francisco collecting Pokemons, and I was playing it in my bedroom, like just.
I mean that's not really hack. That's like a spoofer where you just modify your GPS location. Like I do I do it too. I'll be at home.
But the thing is that I was the hack is that it allows you to run at a constant pace, so you can be running around. See, that's the difference.
Damn hacks, bros.
You are pointing yourself at a general location, but you still have to walk around, right? Do you still have to walk around?
It's like the one I have right now is let's say I'm at home. I put myself at KLCC region, and there's this small joystick on the screen.
Right.
And then you can just move it, and the guy will move. I do it just to collect the Pokemon. I'm not those guys that hack. No, there's this.
Dude, but you are technically hacking.
No, I'm spoofing.
You are technically hacking.
I'm spoofing. I'm tricking the device. What people do is
I think you're technically hacking. There's no such thing as spoofing or.
I'm a hacks. Okay, I'm a hacks. But I mean, what people do is, according to from my friends, that people buy these codes of lines. I mean, it's codes of lines. It's lines of codes where they actually allow you to get like really high CP Pokemon quick.
How? How do you?
I don't know how it works. They put it into the source code of the in the game itself.
But you can only do that with Android, right?
Good question. I'm actually not too sure.
Because I don't think you can do that with iOS unless you download the APK file.
In iOS, if I'm not mistaken, when you plug in your iPhone, there's this iTunes prompt, right?
Yeah.
But if you click manually something,
so you can actually look
into your whole iPhone content, the file. It's actually all hidden files. So I guess they put it in there.
Right.
And that's how we get those guys with 3,000, 4,000 CP within like a week. I mean, Pokemon Go was released last Saturday.
I think
last Saturday. It's not even a week.
Yeah.
And the gyms are conquered by 3,000, 4,000 CP. Does it make sense? I mean, there's no fun in that anymore.
I would say that it's more challenging that way to find Pokemons, but the main problem is can Pokemon Go last with just catching Pokemons, just throwing Pokemons, going away? That is the main question.
I guess it comes to how well they can keep the crowd interested with their updates. Like let's say Dota, it's always the meta game is always changing because their updates tweak a lot of strong heroes become weak, weaker heroes become strong. So the strategies of teams keep changing. But Pokemon Go is not a team game. It's not MMO. It's not a MOBA. It's a game where you play with your friends.
Yeah.
So maybe if they introduce like Pokemon trading, you trade with your friends, or maybe
that is actually quite cool. I think probably they might do something.
Yeah, most likely
to
do something
Pokemon
like
trading.
that. Pokemon trading.
It's something that they should do. That you can transfer Pokemons over, like you know when we played Pokemon cards. Where we can trade cards with each other.
Something like that, or maybe they can. I don't know, maybe Mega Evolution to make things more interesting, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Because right now they're using your phone to get AR, right?
Yeah.
So maybe one day they have goggles with AR. You know, it's hard to say. Augmented reality is coming
yeah,
into the picture pretty soon.
Or Oculus and VR and stuff like that. Yeah, I think yeah, that's definitely really interesting to see what Pokemon Go is moving to.
I mean, this company Niantic, is it called Niantic?
Niantic. Niantic is it's a Google company. I'm sure you know it's a Google company. But before they release Pokemon Go, they actually have this game called Ingress.
Yes, I heard of Ingress. Yes.
Ingress. And
Ingress. That's the MOBA, right?
Yeah, no, not really MOBA. It's
it's the one where you
something
go
like
around
Pokemon
and
Go.
conquer.
Yeah, you go around and conquer
conquer
like stuff.
capture points and stuff like that. Yeah.
So
I remember that game.
the Pokemon Go is somewhat like Ingress, but the only difference, I think one of the main difference that Pokemon Go became such a huge success because it actually is I think it's the first game that got people to move around.
No, but what I liked about Pokemon Go is because they released it at the right time, like the really right time, where our generation of kids, we're grown up, you know.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
So to ever see all this old generation Pokemon back into your life, you know, the actual feeling of, you know.
I mean
it's nostalgic. So it's like you're like shit, you know. I used to remember this guy's Pokemon's name, you forgot. So it's like it's good in a way. They reset it. But did you know, if not mistaken, before Pokemon Go came out, I think it was Niantic or another Nintendo company, I'm not too sure. They released Pokemon trading card game online.
I think I heard about it.
But it's not available for cell phones.
Oh.
It's only available for tablets and
Is it kind of
computers.
like Hearthstone? Hearthstone you can play it on
Yeah, Hearthstone you can play on your phone.
your
but
phone, right?
this is like our legit back then in high school Pokemon cards
Right.
on computer. So it was really nostalgic too, but it's not available for cell phones. You can search it up on your Google Store or iOS. I think it's called Pokemon TCG online. But you cannot download it to your phone.
You can only play it on your computer then.
I think computer and tablet.
So how do you get Pokemon cards?
I guess either you buy from the store or you complete
Like the
achievements.
there's a legit store, like an online store to buy Pokemon, virtual Pokemon cards.
Yeah, that's how it works nowadays. Like a lot of these companies, they realize like, okay, kids don't play with physical cards anymore. Like they know this like for the last like 5 years, those card industry is losing tons of money. Like that's why I think Wizards of the Coast sold the whole Pokemon regime. Their Pokemon cards, I think they sold it to another company because they're losing money.
They're not making money.
They're not making a lot of money because a lot of kids don't play virtual cards.
I mean,
anymore.
everything is all digitalized.
Especially with
nowadays.
digital, and you have it digital. There's unlimited. That means people can keep buying and buying and buying.
Yeah. I mean,
like
it's
sometimes stores they
just
run
like
out,
games.
and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, man. I mean, after a while, Pokemon cards it's expensive and it's just.
I mean, online.
Everyone outgrew Pokemon cards already. Everyone outgrew Pokemon cards.
I mean,
I still have a collection of my Pokemon cards, but like.
time to let them go, man. Mad Bling.
No. But there are still some people who play Pokemon cards, the OG people.
No, I'm not gonna lie. In US, I don't know if you realize, a lot of people play Yu-Gi-Oh.
What's Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You play Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know the one with the lots of Dragon Ball-ish things, they summon dragons and shit like that.
But I know Magic the Gathering.
Oh, MTG is great, but Yu-Gi-Oh is big there as well.
There's another. I know you used to play the football.
Yeah, that one died off, man. But
Football trading card, right?
But Zidane goes for like €100.
That's pretty.
A shit ton of money, man.
Yeah, that's shit ton of money. Okay, well, we're gonna end this segment with Pokemon Go. But if you like what you have seen, do subscribe where we make new talks every single week where we talk about a topic. If you want us to talk about a specific topic, tweet us at bombsite
XYZ.
at bombsite XYZ at Twitter. Thanks, guys.
See you.